Welcome to today's Open Heavens Daily Devotional, written by Pastor Enoch Adeboye. Thursday, March 19th, 2026. Topic: God hates hypocrisy. Memory verse, Job 13, verse 16. He also shall be my salvation, for an hypocrite shall not come before him. Bible reading, Acts 5, verse 1 to 11. In Mark 11, verse 12 to 20, the Bible tells us about a fig tree that failed to produce fruit for Jesus to eat when he was hungry. Usually, when figs are in season, fig trees give a sign by producing many leaves, signaling that there are fruits on them. The fig tree in this passage, however, had leaves but no fruits. It was a show of hypocrisy. It is also a hypocrisy when a minister leads prayer or worship in church and put up an impressive physical performance, but hardly prays or worships in private. A preacher once said that some believers pretend to be very strong in the Lord when they have just failed him. In Job 8 verse 13, the Bible says that the hopes of hypocrites will perish. Today's memory verse also tells us that God doesn't want hypocrites in his presence. This is a serious warning to believers. Job 15 verse 34 says that the congregation of hypocrites will be barren, and Job 20 verse 5 says, the joy of hypocrites will not last, it's for a moment. One of the passages in the Bible that challenged me as a young Christian, the story of Ananias and Sapphira, which is today's Bible reading. The couple sold a piece of land, kept a part of the money, lied to Peter about it, and this cost them their lives. I thought their punishment was harsh. The land and the money were theirs, and after all. However, the issue was that Ananias and Sapphira attempted to deceive the church. God hates lies, and no liar will go to heaven. Revelations 1 verse 8. Many believers fall into the trap of hypocrites when they fail to give accurate reports of things that are entrusted into their care. Some pastors are known to inflate churches' attendance records, and when they're asked how the church is doing, they say, great. I believe that a fellow is not great until a person doubles what the Lord has placed in his or her hand, as we see in the parable of the talents. Beloved, when you pretend to be who you are not just because you want to be good to people around you, you're only deceiving yourself. Rather, seek God's face to help you to become who he wants you to be. Key points. Hypocrisy attracts God's anger. Avoid it.